Hi friends! I wanted to come on to do a fun experiment with you guys today. How many of you know what our new color is for the month of April? Do you know? Did you say purple? Well then you're right, it is purple. How many of you know that you can make the color purple by mixing two different colors together? Now I know that this might be something that a lot of you are doing this weekend with your families. This is an egg, and I boiled the egg, and so now it's ready to be dyed. I have the color red and the color blue, and if I mix the color red and the color blue together, I'm going to end up with the color purple. So I'm gonna stick one of my eggs into the red dye, and while we're talking, we'll keep checking on it. And I'm gonna show you some magic that'll happen. So that white egg is sitting into the red dye right now. This is my son Dalton. He's 10 and he wanted to help me out with a couple of things. So I figured that while we're waiting on the egg, we can talk about a couple of things that start with the letter N. Have you been practicing that letter at home this week? I know you've had lots and lots of worksheets. So I wanted to talk about a few things that I found around my house that start with the letter N. One thing is nail polish. Have you guys seen nail polish at your house? Nail polish starts with the letter N. Let's see here. Something that goes along with nail polish would be a nail file. A nail file also starts with the letter N. Who has some of these at their house? Do you know what these are, Dalton?
Napkins?
Napkins. Do you guys have napkins at your house? This is leftover from a birthday party, but they're still fun. And napkins start with the letter N. Let's see, this is actually Dalton's, and this was totally his idea. Now you might say, Miss Jill, that's a car. Car does not start with letter N, but Dalton put on his thinking cap and he had a great idea for this. Now Dalton, why would you say that this starts with the letter N?
Because the brand of the car is Nissan.
It's a Nissan. There's a little logo or symbol right here that says that this car is a Nissan. That's the make of the car. So Dalton says that this Nissan car starts with the letter
N.
N. All right. Let's check on our egg. Let's see how it's doing. Whoa. Do you see that, friends? What color is this egg turning? Red. That's right. And if I leave it in this red dye for a while, it's gonna get even darker. But you know what? I wanna go ahead and move it over to the blue so that we can see what it's gonna look like in a few more minutes. All right. So it's gonna sit in the blue, and let's keep talking about the letter N. Do you know what's in here? These are nuts. Some of you guys like nuts. I know some of you can't have nuts, but these are some nuts that I found in my pantry. N is for nuts. Something else that I found in my pantry are noodles. N is for noodles. Let's see. All of the boys and girls in my class should know what this one is. We sing a song about this at the end of our class, my 3-year-old class and I do. And so we always say N is for necklace. And we always say necklace, necklace, So this is a really pretty necklace, and it starts with the letter N. Now we kind of talked about nails, fingernails. We talked about nail polish, and we talked about a nail file. These are another type of nail. These are the types of nails that you would use to hang something on the wall or to help hold some pieces of wood together. Let's see if you can see those. They're teeny tiny. N is for nail. There you go, Dalton. Let's see here. How many of you guys know what this is? What is it, Dalton?
A newspaper.
A newspaper. N is for newspaper. N is also for, do you know? A necktie. How many of you guys have dads who wear a tie whenever they go to work or maybe whenever they go to church? N is for necktie. This is something that I thought was so sweet and cute. It's not real. I mean, it's not something that I found outside. It was part of an Easter decoration that I have. But do you guys know what this is? This is a nest. N is for nest. And last, I'm gonna let Dalton tell you what this one is, because this is something that is a decoration in his room. It belonged to his great grandmother, and she always read him this Bible story, so it's something that means a lot to him. Dalton, N is for what?
Noah's Ark.
Noah's Ark. Here's Noah, and here's his ark. Have you guys heard of that story, that Bible story? I know that we learned about it in chapel. N is for Noah's Ark. Good job. All right, let's set it down carefully and move it out of the way.
Right here.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. So I've already talked about all of the letter N things that I found around my house. Do you think that you can find some more things? Oh, a nose? Dalton wanted to whisper nose. Dalton, where's your nose?
Right here.
Can you guys find your nose? What about your neck? Where's your neck? Or even here, your neck. Yep. So let's check on our egg. Remember, we put a white egg into our red dye. Then we took the egg out of our red dye and we mixed it with the blue dye. Now let's see, what color do we get whenever we mix red and blue together? Do you guys see that? What color is that? Do you see? It's purple. Whenever you mix red and blue together, you get purple. And purple is our color of the month for the month of April. How many of you have paint at home? If you ask Mom, maybe she can give you a little bit of red and a little bit of blue, and you can practice mixing those two colors together to see if you can get the color purple too. And I have one more thing to share with you. Dalton brought up this idea. I have something that's purple. This is a crystal that I have. This is called an amethyst. And this is very pretty and purple and sparkly. So this is kind of like my show and share for the color purple. Thank you guys for doing this experiment with us, and thank you for talking about the letter N with us. Bye.